Imagine a world without Dr. Pimple Popper. Seems blurry and unimaginable, right? But yes, some countries are not keen on Dr. Pimple Popper, and is not for the reason you think. Welcome to Film Time, the greatest hour to know all about your favorite TV shows, reality shows, and behind-the-scenes drama. Before we move to today's content, if you liked the video, we would greatly appreciate it if you can click the like button. You can also subscribe to our channel for more great content just like this. Dr. Pimple Popper is an American medical reality show that follows Dr. Sandra Lee as she treats patients with different life-threatening and non-life-threatening skin infections. Despite the heroic acts, Dr. Lee is banned in some countries, and we have made a compilation of such countries. China. What makes Dr. Pimple Popper inaccessible to the Chinese population? It's the government no access to YouTube rules and regulations. In other words, the Chinese government had placed a ban on YouTube that has indirectly limited the access to Dr. Pimple Popper's content on YouTube, both on the famed dermatologist account and the account of the network that serves as a home to Dr. Pimple Popper show. North Korea. While Popaholics will mention Dr. Pimple Popper before any other famed dermatologist in the world today, some Popaholics might not even have heard of Dr. Pimple Popper because they have never heard of Instagram or any other social media platforms that will guarantee access to Dr. Pimple Popper content, and North Korea citizens are a prime example of such closeted Popaholics. The ban on all social media platforms by the government of North Korea means a show like Dr. Pimple Popper is banned in North Korea. Iran. While Iranians have limited and regulated access to watch Dr. Pimple Popper's content on YouTube, they do not have the luxury on Instagram, as the Iranian government has banned the social media platform in their country. There are so many of Dr. Pimple Popper content on her Instagram account than other social media agencies, and a direct ban on Instagram means an indirect ban on Dr. Pimple Popper. So yes, some Iranians might not have even heard of the name Dr. Pimple Popper in their lives. Syria. It's a war zone in Syria, which means there is no time to watch Dr. Pimple Popper, whether for educational or entertaining purposes, and a ban on social media does not help Popaholics in Syria. In other words, Dr. Pimple Popper is banned in Syria. Every streaming site is closely monitored and is not available in the country. For example, the TLC streaming app is not available in the country. The application is another way for foreigners to stream Dr. Pimple Popper after an episode airs. But a ban on such platforms means a ban on shows like Dr. Pimple Popper that are not available for live streams to foreigners. Eritrea. Eritrea is arguably the most secretive country in the world, and they have earned a reputation because the country has zero tolerance for social media presence, and is definitely not a country where a show like Dr. Pimple Popper could thrive. In fact, little is known about the East African country to make any assumptions that Dr. Pimple Popper's content would be available in the country. Eritrea has also banned social media on the issue of child consumption of social media. And as we have covered the illegality of kids watching Dr. Pimple Popper, it is not a far-fetched theory to assume Dr. Pimple Popper would be banned in Eritrea. Vietnam. While the Vietnamese government didn't necessarily ban Dr. Pimple Popper, there is a ban on any platform that could give access to the Popaholics in their country to watch Dr. Pimple Popper's content. The citizens can only access social media platforms only if these platforms give up the names of the internet users and bloggers using their platforms. Sounds hectic, but it is what it is for the Popaholics living in Vietnam. This direct ban has in every way affected Dr. Pimple Popper being accessible in Vietnam. Regional bans by YouTube. While a host of countries have banned social media platforms like YouTube, there are also some restrictions by social media platforms like YouTube and streaming apps that have also restricted some viewers from watching some media content under the disguise of regional accessibility. This means citizens from some countries are not allowed to view some content, which could include easy access to watching a show like Dr. Pimple Popper. Watching live is not an option for followers, but wanting to stream is also not an option for some foreigners. There you have it, guys, the reason why Dr. Pimple Popper is banned in some countries. Did you enjoy the video? Which of the countries on the list surprised you? And which other countries do you know about? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, and we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't hesitate to click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content just like this. You can also turn on the notification bell to never miss an update of our future posts. We hope to see you again soon. Adios.
Fucking kidding.